for today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
My God, what a week.
It's been a week.
We're recording this at 9:20 on 7/19/2024. Timestamps.
Loves it.
You never know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? You know,
Documenting.
what if hundreds of years from now, the only thing that's left to prove that our civilization ever was our little cups of coffee?
It's our little cups of coffee and all the other stupid videos on the internet.
Oh, my God.
Like that video that you just watched on Twitter.
Oh, that was every day. And I told kid, it's like I do theme songs. I really do. And sometimes theme songs just come to me. That's sort of how the day is going to be. But I have been living, I think a lot of us have been living the song by Three Dog Night, Mama Told Me Not to Come.
Mama told me not to come.
Yeah. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen before. Let me close my eyes. I don't want to see no more.
Yeah. You're more so on the internet now.
Yeah.
You're just now experiencing
what
a lot of us have been experiencing on there for years.
That's something that amazes me. And it was one of the things when Microsoft, they had this blue screen of death. And it was interesting because we went to Mutahar to listen to it because he does some kind of cybersecurity. He's very knowledgeable about that. I don't know if that's what he does as far as his real job or what.
Mm-hmm.
But he was explaining what you had to do, which was it was a matter of turning it off into safe mode, and it's like, do not watch the video. Don't take it from me. And that you have to go in there and manually take out what it was they had supposedly, nobody had checked the update. Whoever the update had come from, they didn't check it. They passed it on to Microsoft. They didn't check it. They released it as one of these automatic update things. And then the result was chaos.
Isn't that just wonderful?
And so it was a matter of going in there and manually uninstalling the update.
Yeah.
And what was hilarious, and he was talking, well, some of the other ones were talking about, people don't know how to do that. And a lot of times, if it's a large organization or whatever, the users don't have the ability to access to do that.
Yeah.
Some of us have been doing that shit for years.
Well, that's the difference between personal computers and company.
Corporate.
Yeah, corporate computers.
Oh, I get that, but it's like
they don't want just any other employee to go in there and edit stuff.
Yeah. And it's just, it was funny because, and I do get on the kid because he acts like I haven't been on the internet I'm just new to that. No,
I'm talking about viewing the vast amount of stupidity on the internet.
I knew it was there. But believe it or not, as far as society, it has gotten so much worse.
Have you watched the Foamy the Squirrel episode about that?
No, I haven't, but I know
this is what happens when normies get on the internet. The normies have ruined the internet.
Foamy is my spirit animal.
It's Jim.
He and I both same views on a lot of stuff.
He's the one that made Neurotically Yours with Foamy the Squirrel and Jermaine and then all the other stuff. He's trying to just he's not focused on just like the cynical, pessimistic stuff
Yes, he is
anymore.
because he's burnt.
Oh, no, for real. Like, have you seen his latest
No, I
cartoons?
I have not.
They're not focused on that usually. Like, once in a while he'll still have the foamy rants and all that, but they're not as frequent as they once were.
Well, I think it was just, maybe he got come to a level of acceptance or something.
No, he got burnt out.
Yeah.
He got burnt out and is trying to not to focus on that stuff. And
Exactly. And
he spent 30-some years trying to stop the stupidity, trying to wake people up, and you can't.
And I think that is what is going on right now. And it's like, for this weekend, it's like, I am going to take a break as far as tinfoil hat off. Because you have to do that every so often, or you're going to microwave your brain. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, popcorn brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of those Jiffy Pop things. I wonder if we've still got any of those in the...
It's in the way back. It's in the way back.
Because there has been so much conspiracy theory from everybody that it's just insane. You can't live like that. I choose not to live like that. Let's put it that way. And
we
just
refuse.
Ignorant stuff. And it was like, I told
Ignorance! Pestilence!
Absolutely. And it's like, where I have these continuous glucose monitoring things and had to apply. What the hell do you do? I mean, it's just one that you wear them.
You apply it.
But I got to looking at it. And
it'd be installed. Oh, Lord. She's installing a sensor.
Yeah, well, it is. That's what it is.
You ain't a machine. You ain't installing.
I noticed on the box here that it said that you had to have prescription only.
No shit.
Are there random people that are going out and buying continuous glucose monitors? Why is that a thing? Why is that on that box?
I have no... Mama, there are people that do shit with stuff that is beyond our scope of knowledge and comprehension.
I can't even imagine.
Like what? Do they like get a bunch of those and then hack them?
I don't know. That was
and then sell them on the black market.
That honestly was my concern when I started using them. I'm like, what the hell? I mean,
it's not like a hook. Does that one hook up to the internet?
No, but now I don't know. You can hook it up to your cell phone. I do not do that with mine. There's reasons. But
Mama told me not to come.
This one sensor, $92.61. I don't have to pay out of pocket, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, but isn't that some bullshit? That's amount of money stupid. For a medical device.
Yeah. Because it's a medical device, they will jack the price up on it horribly.
It's like there is absolutely no reason for some medications to cost over $50
There's some
or even $1,000. There is no reasonable explanation as to why they have to cost that much.
I mean, these are just things that we sit around and ponder. And while I have found out something today, because I have spinal issues, and I think I've got some degeneration going on from the last time I saw an x-ray. Because it happens. It happens. But anyhow, as far as pain, and I got to thinking about it today, because I will go in sort of these altered states. And there is such a thing, it's called suspension.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they put the hooks through somebody's backs and they hang them, and it's a matter of overcoming the pain and as far as spiritual experience and stuff. And it was almost like, I don't have to do the hooks.
Uh-huh.
And so if I've got to have the pain to do that in order to do the spiritual experience thing, which planetary alignments and stuff, and that did happen today. And it was a matter of these people that have misused the feminine divine. Retribution's coming.
Yeah. Big time.
And it had been a long time since I had one of those downloads like that.
Uh-huh.
And so I had gone ahead and typed it out to a friend and stuff, because you've got to do that then, or it sort of goes away and distractions and the world comes in. And so just went ahead and typed that to her. So it's just a little bit ominous, but only if you're one of the ones that had been doing stupid shit.
Right.
And this is the problem. You've had people doing stupid, evil shit, and they think that because in earthly time nothing is happening, that nothing will happen. That ain't how that works.
Well, in the other realm, there is no time.
Right. But just because that you have not seen it, or it may be years, does not mean that it's not going to come back on you.
Right.
So that's something that should be interesting. And the other interesting thing, I adore Gary Newman. I do.
Okay. Yeah.
And for some reason, when I sit and listen to his stuff, because if I'm cooking or doing whatever like that, I'll put on music. And every time I listen to him, I think of Elon Musk. I don't know why that is. It could be. It could be. But it was just like, and it's like, this is Gary Newman. This is Elon Musk. They don't look the same at all.
No.
I mean, Elon's always got that little, a lot of times that little, almost a Muppet-like smile. He's very animated on a lot of things. He smiles a lot. Gary Newman, not so much. But when I listen to the music, honestly, and it's like, what the hell? And maybe it's just me. It's sit there and go, Orlando, honey, it is just you.
No.
I'm reaching on that one.
I mean, if Elon Musk did music.
And maybe it's just the techno, because it is the new wave, and it was the electronic and stuff.
It's not that far off. It's really not that far of a stretch, considering Elon was married to Grimes at one point, who is very much techno.
Does she do techno? Okay.
Yeah.
I've never listened to her stuff.
No. Yeah, you have. I played it for you before.
Well, you may have, and it just didn't impress me that much. So
we appreciate power.
Oh,
we appreciate power.
Yeah.
Simulation.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, you got to sit and wonder. It's like
Shinigami eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready to die on the Shinigami.
But I think that, and I know that Gary Newman has talked about having Asperger's before, and I think that Elon may or does. I think I've heard him talk. I don't know whether he was joking or not, as far as having Asperger's. He probably does.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me in the least. I'm telling you, it's a superpower.
It certainly can be if it's used right.
Yes. And I think that some of this stuff, talking to oldest kid,
it's like mega
who
mind.
is millennial and grew up with computer culture and stuff, I think that there are things that if you're not part of that generation, you're missing nuances and trolling. And I will tell you, God, Elon is a brilliant troll.
He gives no shit.
He doesn't. It's his toy. He can do whatever he wants to with it.
Yeah. I wish that he would replace the CEO.
But some of the things that's going on right now, I don't know that it has to be viewed through different eyes, millennial eyes, different things like that, or you're going to miss a lot of it. Mm-hmm. And so, oldest kid, a lot of times I'm like, hey, explain this to me. And that was just like, even as far as the Mudahar, him explaining what had happened. Now, because I had heard all these conspiracy theories. And I don't know. But now, is it quite feasible that somebody put this out there, that it was somebody that was not qualified? And they were talking about some of these people that they have outsourced some of this stuff to, not having the proper qualifications.
Yeah.
And then shit happens.
DEI hiring.
So sometimes,
is that correct?
Yeah. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
It's usually the simplest of answers.
Yeah. That somebody just did something dumbassed. It happens lots.
I mean, if you're not qualified, if the person is not qualified to do the job, don't hire him.
Yeah, let's have a return to common sense.
Yeah.
Either you can or you can't.
Right. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo, indeed. So is that final thoughts? Because we about oohed and wooed out for a day. And we got rain coming in, and that sort of wipes both of us out. We have needed rain so badly. We had some rain, and just grateful.
I'm grateful for the rain, but damn, today I'm just not I've not been in it.
No, you've not felt well.
I've been down for the count most of the day. Earlier was seriously, that was rough.
Yeah, he had physical illness. May have been a different form of manifestation of migraine, which I hope that it's not.
Yeah, have y'all ever had like one of these migraines? Oh, it's like, at first it's not hurting that bad, but your vision's kind of fucked up and you got low level nausea along with it, and then it starts to hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels like your brain's about to explode or something.
Yeah. Well, like I said, they can manifest.
It's just that nausea is amplified, and then when you actually do have to try to, use the toilet, you feel like you're about to break a blood vessel or something in your head.
Well, because it has to do with it. Did they never explain to you the difference between a migraine and a regular headache, and it has to do with blood vessels?
No, they never explained that to me. Of course, and I never really asked either. So,
well, some of them it was a matter of the difference between the constriction of the blood vessels, especially there around the circle of Willis, which is at the base of your brain, and on some of them it's a matter of a sudden, dilation, and then some of them it's a matter of the blood vessels open too quickly and it can cause pain.
Loves it.
Yeah. The ocular ones are wild. They are wild. It's been many years since I had one. I don't want one.
Yeah, no.
Another one. I've only had like 3 or 4 in my life, but they're just weird. So just prayers for kid.
I still feel I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Rocco's Modern Life, if you ever watched that. Oh, God, that was great. It's so many good,
it's a good show.
Cartoons back in the day.
Yeah.
We need to return to that also.
Did you see the Cartoon Network is shutting down?
I heard that.
I think that is really sad.
Well,
but that's what they get for not hiring people that actually have creative ideas, and that's like Nickelodeon sort of running into the ground too. They have fucked up SpongeBob.
Yeah, because everything woke turns to shit. A really wise
It's not even
man
the fact
said
that it's woke. They're out of ideas now with him, and so they're reusing previous early episode ideas.
There's plenty of ideas out there. It's just that they don't want to try new things or something.
Yeah. It's ringing SpongeBob for everything that it had.
And that was what the creator, he never wanted that to happen.
It was supposed to end on the 3rd season and the first movie. The first movie was supposed to be like, oh, he finally got the manager job after that big adventure. Mm-hmm. The end. He got his happy ending.
Yeah. So, anyhow.
Oh.
What can you say? It is what it is. Mm-hmm. If you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids,
there's a dumb bug in here.
The tinfoil hat a rest just this weekend. What's going to happen is going to happen, regardless whether you know about it or not.
Get your Shinigami eyes ready.
Yeah. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. It's there in the description box somewhere.
Yeah, and if you like this video, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. If you're not already viewing us on these platforms, go ahead and check her out on BitChute and Rumble. Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. And if you are viewing us on those platforms, check her out on YouTube. Yeah.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
No. Also check her out on X, Bruce Luna's Twitter, Rolanda COCWS. It's pretty cool on there. It's like a radio station call sign. So
it's pretty cool.
Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream, just abbreviated. You're good. You can
go over there and enjoy. I'm very selective who I subscribe to. Mm-hmm. I really am.
You gotta be, or else you get a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I don't. I don't need that. But, like I said, give yourself a break. Crawl out of the rabbit hole for a day or two. Reconnect. Go ahead and get you a potato. Go out and touch grass.
Ground yourself.
Yeah. So, know that you're loved. Mm-hmm. And Lord willing, I forgot to treat other people the way that you would like to be treated.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. You can't ever forget that.
No.
And cats. Oh, my God. Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.